Welcome all and welcome to Annie's Temple. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading. You can call me Anonnie. I am a tarot reader, a channeler, and intuitive for divine source and Christ consciousness energy and ascended master energy. And I'm here to deliver the prophecy reading for you all on this day. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a Two of Cups coming out. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Assembly of Light. And if you've been here before, you're a part of the A1 Day Ones as this channel continues to grow in its influence and in its power. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, somebody does not like that. Somebody does not want you to feel powerful as you truly are. Even the mention of you stepping into your power makes them choke up. That's crazy. We rebuke that, Most High Divine Creator. Ashe. Yeah, look. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. We have the Page of Swords in the reversed and the Queen of Swords. This is someone who cannot get your name out of their mouth. I'm hearing they're constantly seeking you out. You know how you can always tell that someone is a hater or whatever? It's like when they watch you, even though they say that they don't like you, then they go to their friends and they're like, did you see what such and such did? And their friends are like, if you don't like them, then why are you keeping up with them? If you're not interested, if you don't want to know about them, if all you want to do is to gossip or to criticize them, then why don't you just leave their energy alone? I heard this person has their tail between their legs. Oh, wow. I'm also hearing that this person could have a small dog or like a pet chihuahua. 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups. This person, no matter how many people you see that they have around them, they have no friends. This is like, isn't there one of those is it called Knives Out? Like one of those Red Rum mystery movies that people really love, and it's like Trust No Man. Something like that. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Whatever energy that is coming through here, that Queen of Swords energy with the Page of Swords in the reverse, they can't trust anyone. And I feel here they're telling me it's because they followed this philosophy that you keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And then I feel like this person is looking around them and seeing that they actually have no one who would truly be interested in seeing them happy. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups, like those people are not friends. And I feel like they're not even like enemies, so to speak. It's just like those people, they do nothing. I'm hearing they do nothing but harm to this person, this Queen of Swords. And I feel here, for some reason, I feel here that they're incredibly focused on you. Wondering about you, wondering what you're up to, wondering who you're talking to. So what's interesting here is this is the first time. I have another 3 at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I feel like this is the first time in a while that I have done a reading during the evening. And I tend to love to do readings during the daytime because I like to do sun channelings. And when I do readings during the evening, the messages, they tend to come through with greater clarity at a higher pace. And I think it has something to do with the fact that most people are resting, most people are sleeping. And also in the evening, I like to have this sensory deprivation feel. So I'm thinking about possibly turning the light out Four of Swords. Yeah. It's because people are sleeping. Four of Swords in the Star. It's because people are sleeping. People are dreaming. And so there's less telepathic communication that I am picking up on. Like there are less waves of telepathic excitement or enticement like coming into me because their subconscious has been turned on. So their spirit, the focus of their spirit is in a different dimension. It's in a different realm. That's why it's easier for me to read during the evenings because most people are dreaming. Thank you, Divine. I'm wondering if I should turn the other light out there. I feel like it's a bit bright. Let's get ourselves prepped and ready to do this reading. We have Page of Swords and Four of Swords. Interesting. It's also because since people tend to be dreaming or they are sleeping, the telepathic communication channels are kind of on do not disturb or they're on standby. It's interesting. It's like if you are awake and someone is sleeping, I feel like this is even a metaphor. But if you are awake and someone is sleeping, it's like you don't have to hear their thoughts because their thoughts are focused, because their brain and their mind and their soul or their spirit is already focused on like cleansing the mind, the dream state. Very interesting. There's a Hermit and a Three of Cups here. Someone here has decided to detach from this friendship group. I'm hearing, I'm no good. Because the friendship group is toxic. They have toxic behaviors here. I'm also hearing because they lack wisdom, they lack integrity. Someone here with the Hermit energy, they're distinguishing themselves from a friendship group. I'm hearing someone say like, no, I don't do that shit anymore. No, like I don't do that anymore. I'm hearing someone's in some ways slowly separating themselves from this friendship group by denying plans, by not going out with them, by not partying with them, by declining invitations, by with the Hermit energy here, like being less and less available to a friendship group. I'm seeing it's like this person, this Hermit energy is ready to learn more about themselves, but they know that that type of wisdom comes from your own self. I feel here, hold on, I have to hiccup. Excuse me. And I heard turn the light out. Okay, let's do it. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I've got the power. I feel here with the Hermit and the Three of Cups energy. This person, I feel here like they just feel like right now they only need themselves and maybe like a pet that they have or a spirit guide or a spirit animal, some type of presence that they're feeling that they know that their friends do not feel. I'm seeing here that they have a staff of wisdom that they're carrying with themselves. They've had an experience and now they want to distance themselves from an old crowd, a crowd of people who they no longer resonate with. And I'm also seeing here, this could be someone, or this person is showing me that they were incredibly dependent upon this friendship group or this group of people for advice on how they should live their life, on how they should act, how they should respond, how they should feel, what they should spend their time doing or being, who they are. This person found their identity through codependency. And I'm seeing here with the Hermit energy, and now that they have this staff of wisdom and this guide, alongside them. They're able to walk through these woods, so to speak, alone because now they can trust their own inner wisdom and guidance instead of like, hey, asking this friend, what do they think? Asking that friend, what do they think? Asking this person about their opinion about this and that and the other. It's an interesting perspective. It's not necessarily pessimistic, but I'm hearing this person say something like, you kind of come, no, they don't want to say that. Give me a second. I'm just here. I feel like this person is, I don't want to only say maturing, and they are growing up, but it's this, I feel like that's a crude way to say it, but that's what this is. They're maturing and they're growing up. And there's something here about how life isn't just about pleasure, partying, being socializing, being around people. Um, I'm hearing the song Fifi Dobson, There's More to Life. There's got to be more to life than chasing out every temporary high to satisfy me. I'm hearing Jubilee or Jubilee. Yeah, look, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I heard this person, this energy has said they could tell these friends were no longer for them because when they started to differentiate themselves, meaning they started to show up less often, they started to act different, speak differently about themselves and about their perspective of life and how they want to spend it, these friends kind of would mock them or laugh at them. They were trying to invalidate their death and rebirth process. And that's how they could tell that these friends were not for them. Right? Because when you shift, when you change, when you grow, your friends, they honor that process that you go in because they understand that they are also constantly shifting and expanding and changing and growing. And that is the marker of healthy relationships that you're able to change, expand, shift, and grow together. I feel here, I don't know if this is their first experience outgrowing a friendship group, but it's kind of coming across that way. They're learning this lesson of outgrowing a place, a group of people, a town, a feeling, a perspective about life. So it's not just growing up, they are growing out, like they're outgrowing something. And I feel here like they finally understand that process. Like before now or before then, they didn't really think about that. I'm hearing their head was in the clouds. Okay. This person is feeling more powerful. Very nice. Yeah, it's interesting. So there's a masculine energy that's here, and that's what I'm reading for. And what I like about, I don't know, can I like toot my own horn for a second? What I like about the readings that I do is I feel like I read feminine energy and masculine energy quite accurately. Lately, I've had a lot of masculine energy come through, which is also represented in women, right? Um, but I see here there's definitely a masculine energy, and his the way that he vocalizes and the way that he speaks can be provocative and blunt. He will say what everybody else in the room is thinking, And I think he's realizing that he has such a low barometer now for bullshit. That's what he's saying. Like his barometer for bullshit is like really, really low. Like he cannot tolerate it anymore. Let me go fix the music. Give me a second. Yeah, like thank you, masculine. Like when you get fed up. Okay, this is what has happened to him. He's gotten fed up with some type of lifestyle. There's also something here about how it two things. Number one, they're telling me to not necessarily name the cards out loud that are coming out. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that out there. But number two, like there's something here about how a means to an end. Like there's a means to an end. He's talking about immediate gratification, the way that he used to live his life so that it had meaning or so that it felt worthwhile. Like there's something here about he doesn't want to use the same methods that he always has used to get what he wants. I'm hearing give up the devil or like give up the ghost. Like he's had to um stop acting like the way that he's been acting is okay. Right here, please. Thank you. Thank you, masculine. Okay, thank you. The masculine is sharing something about how he was feeling very contained. Ooh, what in the world? Okay, he's saying that he felt like a wild animal in a cage for some reason. Like he was being controlled without realizing it. It's in some ways like this conspiracy theory that I'm going to bring up here, which is okay, kind of funny. But it's like this conspiracy theory about how the Garden of Eden was actually an incredibly large ecosystem that was actually a research lab built by extraterrestrials. And so he kind of felt in some way like he was in a habitat and he has finally seen through the veil, so to speak, that he was actually being contained, that there was a moat that was built around his freedom. And I feel here like he has finally looked at it like, oh my gosh, he's just been acting a certain way or playing a certain role. And I don't know if he feels like he's being watched here, but I feel like he's realizing that he's just been going with the status quo without the mature masculine energy that reflects and says, am I meeting life as it is meant to be met? Interesting, a bit philosophical there. He's kind of like, am I stepping up and living life as it is meant to be lived by me, and I'm the only person who can live it this way? He's wondering if he's stepping up to the plate, but not by anybody else's standards, but by his own. He's also sharing that he's had like a lot of boundaries around himself, where he didn't let people get too close. Mm. I'm hearing that this man has had to fight for his freedom. And he wants me to say that as in literally. This man doesn't give up. He is incredibly resilient. This gives the energy. I mean, he may do this, but it may not necessarily be, but it's the energy of like when you see some masculine energies and they're running like triathlons or they're doing like ultra marathons. Like there's a supernatural level of strength in okay, excuse me. Those are my own reactions. He has this type of supernatural strength in combat. They're telling me in combat. This man is a veteran, I feel. He is that's interesting. He is telling me here he's a bit afraid of how fast the world is changing and whether or not he's been able to keep up with it. He's telling me here about you know how like it can be very very difficult for soldiers and men and people too, but I want to talk about like masculine energy here specifically. Like there's something here about like if you were to look up the rate of isolation of military veterans who are men, it would be incredibly high. He's showing here that there's been some challenges in trying to readjust to society. And I'm hearing maybe why am I itchy here? I'm hearing that this is why he kind of goes so hard or why his like strength is supernatural or his discipline is intense because there's something here about like the intensity of warfare or the intensity of some type of training that he's been through that he wants to replicate as routine in his everyday life. But yes, I feel he feels a bit regimented and he's looking for more flexibility and care in his life. In essence, I mean, I will say here with this emperor energy, it's coming through as though he is a bit older. I'm hearing 45 plus. And with this fear that he's carrying about how fast the world is changing, I feel like instead of whimpering about it, he's saying, or instead of feeling defeated by it, he's looking for greater plasticity. Like he's looking for greater flexibility in his mind. And he's really looking for some greater flexibility in his emotional side or on his feminine side. Maybe that's why the left part of my body was itchy. Like I feel like he is looking for more fluidity in his life to be able to feel. He's showing me something here about the process of when you exercise so hard, you're like tearing the muscle, but I don't think he always gives enough time to let the muscle heal and repair. Right? Like that hyper athleticism, the hyper masculinity, like the grizzly bear. What is this? Isn't that like a course? Bear, grizzly, what's his name? Some white guy? Okay, I think there's some like white man who's a naturalist and his name is Bear or Grizzly or something like that. Like I feel like it's that level of like, whoa. Like, whoa, you're very yeah. Okay. Thank you, masculine. Let me move these cards so we can get a bit more space here, okay? I heard a name. Who is Stacey Abrams? Is Stacey Abrams like some type of celebrity or something? I heard the name Stacey Abrams. I don't know who that is. There's a lot of wands energy here. Four of Wands. This masculine is showing me that he has some limited interaction with the outside world. Not particularly that he's maladjusted, so to speak, but I think that he could be better adjusted to socialize. There is something here about just being or feeling particularly distanced from normal conversations that people have that are very lighthearted. You know, I feel like this is someone who actively seeks out the intensity or the extremes in life. This masculine is showing me, like, yes, he'll go out and run errands, and yes, he'll go out and, do like the normal everyday things. Like, he's showing me going to the post office. Like, yes, he like takes care of all of those like basic needs, but he's also showing me here like a desire for a deeper connection and intimacy with someone. He's also saying that he's showing me he's showing me here like grapes and cherries and fruit, and he misses nourishment. You know, like when it's a hot day and you want to like lay outside in the sun without a care in the world and just eat fruit. It's the energy of, it's this Greek energy, perhaps, or Roman. He wants me to say Roman. It's this Roman energy of like reposing and eating grapes. He's looking for more serenity in his life. He was showing me here that like on a day to day, he really only interacts with his neighbors. You know, like when you just say like hi to the shop owner and hi, how are you to the neighbor, and then that's it. Like he wants to feel nourished, like he wants to feel held. And not that he needs to be held, but I hope you understand what I mean. He wants friends. He wants to enjoy life. 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. So I wonder why this masculine is coming to me. You want to show me a bit more, Emperor? Well, Knight of Swords. He said, because I'm coming to you. Okay. I'm hearing that this masculine has several generations of warriors in his bloodline. 4 of Wands in the world. I like these 2 cards because it shows couples. It shows a couple in both of the cards here. This is what he wants. It's like he wants to hold and be held, love and be loved. He wants to dance and enjoy life, carefree. I wonder why he's showing up as incredibly guarded. Seven of Wands on the fence to the Four of Cups on the fence with strength. It does give, so I'm not diagnosing here. Like that's not what this space is for. This is just coming from like maybe some YouTube videos or whatever. I feel like I'm seeing here PTSD and hypervigilance, where it's difficult for him to kind of trust anyone. And with the Four of Cups on the fence and the Seven of Wands on the fence, I feel like he wants to change this. He wants to finally be able to let someone into his life to know him, to know him. Because usually he keeps people at a distance, and that's why his communications tend to be limited to like briefly saying hello to a neighbor or to the shop owner that he goes to regularly on a regimen every day. He's saying it's not enough. He's realizing it's not enough for him anymore. I feel like, and I know that this is silly, but I feel like this man could actually listen to Fifi Dobson because she keeps bringing, Lovers and Three of Cups. He keeps bringing that song up to me. Maybe he's from that era. When did that song come out? Like the late 90s? Maybe he was a bit of an emo kid. I feel here like he may actually have some like eclectic musical tastes. And it's because he spends a lot of his time alone, so he doesn't have to fear any judgment. But I feel here like this dude may actually listen to Fifi Dobson. And isn't she like British? Could I have one more, please? Yeah, he doesn't speak that much. Ace of Swords. Oh, he's funny. He said that I've spoken the truth. This is what he's wanted to communicate, what he wants to share. It's like he's letting you in. That's what he's telling me. He's gonna let you in. What I will say here, okay, this is for some of you. I feel here that this war veteran, he understands you because he sees that you've been through warfare. It's as though this man has been through physical warfare and he can see on you that you've been through spiritual warfare. It's like he can see on you the like warfare energy. And he immediately trusts you. It's interesting. It's like you can recognize each other, or real recognizes real. Like he can tell that you've been through a fight. And that's what he likes about you, he's saying. You feel like home. That's what he's saying. He's saying that you put him at ease. Let me try another deck here. You want me to put one here? Okay. Thank you, Emperor. It's interesting. It's as though like this man would like to. Is that a bug? No, it's not. Is it? It's fine. I feel this man in some ways showing how he wants something else to fight for. And I feel here like when he meets you or the two of you coming together here, the two of you being together already, it get like a girl worth fighting for. Like you give him something else to fight for, where he can take that warfare energy and say that he's a warrior of love. That's what he wants to be now, a warrior for love or of love. It's like you give, oh gosh, this is a lot of music. Now he's telling me Hubastank, the reason. Like the reason is you. Like he wants to fight for you now. And it makes him feel good. Instead of fighting the world like it's him against the world, he's going to be like, it's us against the world. Okay? So to speak, you know? I think he's ready to I'm hearing like levitate or alleviate. Thank you. He's ready to alleviate all of this hypervigilance he feels being out in the world. Okay? Did you want to put one here? Thank you. Yeah, we have justice. It's interesting. It's like with the chariot card here. He could have long black hair, possibly. And I'm also seeing something here about his nationality. You know, I feel like this man in the ways that he's been a soldier, he's incredibly decorated. Okay? A girl worth fighting for. That's why I feel like his nationality may be a bit different. Because I feel here like he's. Let me get adjusted here. I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable. I'm not sure why. What else can you show me here, Emperor? Is there anything else you want to show me here, Emperor? There's a lot there. There's a lot there. He's showing me. Do you want me to say that? Ace of Rods. He wants me to say it. This is deep, okay? I don't know if this is like a trigger warning, but he's showing me that he could have had an experience while he was a soldier where he wasn't able to save a regular citizen. And I feel like he's telling me here that this haunts him from time to time. And it instilled in him this benevolence, this like altruistic protector energy. And he sees this innocence or this type of energy on you. And so it's like he sees it as an opportunity to rewrite or to transform something that he saw as a failure within himself. And it's not as though he's trying to like work through these things by just being with you in a selfish way. Like I think there's, show me a bit more. Yeah, death energy. He doesn't want to focus on the past anymore. But I feel that what I've shared is accurate about that innocence energy. And I feel like it's not, he doesn't see it as innocence. He sees it as what's good in the world, like a purity, what is still good in the world. And this is a man who carries a responsibility to take care of that which is still good in the world. He may start out a bit small. He's also saying that you're a bit small. Okay. This man may actually like make jokes or pick fun or he's going to tease you about how tall you are. It's like he sees you as this little page of cups and then he's like this tall ace of rods. What do you want me to say about this over here? He's telling me that he feels, there are a couple of ways I can say this. Like he feels like with the state of the world, love is necessary right now. Like there's nothing else left. He's realizing there's nothing else left in the world but to love and to be in love, to be in a relationship. I'm hearing with you, with the divine collective here. You want judgment upright or reversed? Upright. So he has made a final decision that he's looking forward to seeing you, or that he wants to see you, or that he's going to ask you for something. He may ask you for help. I see him here talking to you. Ace of Swords, the message, judgment. It's interesting because throughout this entire spread, yeah, Page of Rods, he's initiating conversation with you. What's interesting here is like there's no queen energy at all on the board. I mean, there's no empress energy, there's no queen energy. It's an emperor and a king of swords. That's incredibly stoic, incredibly masculine, incredibly rational, logical, mathematic. Like it gives mathematics, it gives public communications, it gives physics, you know, like it gives hyper rational thinking. What would you like to say to me? To the feminine. What would you like to say to the feminine? He has a lot to say. It came out on the fence on top of the Page of Cups and the Ace of Rods. He's saying, like, I've really only shared about half of what he wants to bring to me, what he wants to bring to the conversation, what he wants to talk about, how maybe you make him feel. Ace of Rods, maybe you make him feel youthful. Ace of Rods, Page of Cups. Like life, like whimsical. It's, this is an interesting energy of like a man who comes across as very stoic, and then his divine counterpart is incredibly spiritual and whimsical. It's like because they balance each other out. Oh, he wants to acknowledge that you are here. He does think about you. You are on the board. The Empress. Wow. I heard a meetup. The two of you are meeting up soon. I heard Sebastian. They want me to look up Sebastian. What is that, from The Little Mermaid? Or is Sebastian in Mulan? Why is he telling me it's in Mulan? Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. The feminine energy may Justice, Seven of Rods, the Fool. The Emperor here is reiterating that he is incredibly attracted to the Empress, to her youthful energy, to her lightheartedness, to her creativity. Hold on, let me change the music. It's like, I don't like to do it if the music don't feel right. Give me a second. That's good. That's good. Oh, he's attracted to her spontaneity. About, why don't we go do this? Why don't we go do that? Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's go this way. Let's go that way. They're reminding me of this. Gosh, it's incredibly bright outside for it being such a late hour. They're reminding me of this. I was watching this or listening to this podcast the other day, and there was this channeler. She was talking about how every now and then she will do something spontaneous or random or something that she's never done before or something that's like kooky or strange, just to kind of bring in or to open herself up to new energy that she can also use to mold into what she wants. And I feel here that's what this man is looking for. Like the energy that he has been circulating and permeating, and it's not necessarily negative or terrible, it's just commonplace. It's just not I don't want to put him down or anything like that. What he's really saying is like he's just looking to expand. And he sees her as spontaneous and exciting, youthful. Eight of Swords reversed again. And I feel like there's something I want to say here about untamed. Like a wild horse running free. Like he likes that about her. And he's telling me something here about his age. Because, I did a reading the other day and this man said that he was around the age of 50. He's saying more or less, okay? Around the age of 50, more or less. He sees the feminine as someone who cannot be put down, cannot be stopped, cannot be tamed, like a wild horse type of energy. And I feel here he was saying like he's reached a level of maturity in his age where he knows that he finds it very attractive, but he also knows that that's like a virtue. He likes that in someone's personality or how they appear, how they act, how they live life, like living life to the fullest. We have the devil reversed. Yeah, see, this is how he sees you. Devil reversed with the Six of Pentacles reversed. He likes this Empress energy because she cannot be controlled. And isn't that this beautiful counterpart irony that this Emperor and a King of Swords energy, as a veteran and a military man, lived his life and found pleasure in discipline and regimen and extremities, like extreme athleticism, in the ritual of athleticism. And now he finds himself attracted so, I'm hearing handsomely. He finds himself so attracted to a woman here who is the opposite. She cannot be tamed. You cannot tell her to act in the same way now as she will in the next day. It's like she takes life by the horns and as it is. And what's lovely here is both of these people do. So between them, they have all aspects of life covered. But he sees this Empress energy as someone who is breaking chains. And with the Six of Pentacles in the reversed, I feel like what he is sharing here is like, you cannot just put a piece of cake in front of this woman and she'll do whatever it is that you want. Like, she's not interested in your Six of Coins. She's not interested in like charity. She cannot be tempted. Devil reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse. She cannot be tempted by the pleasures of the world. And as such, she has escaped it. Eight of Swords reversed. It's as though this masculine, you know how sometimes people like escape the matrix through discipline? Like they don't engage in the news, they don't eat the crappy food. They make sure that they get time out in nature. They make sure they take care of their body. They take care of their mind. You know how some people like escape the matrix because they are so disciplined? And then it's like this other feminine energy has escaped the matrix because she cannot be contained by it. She is a free thinker. She has free will. She is creative, innovative. And so, like, this is such a beautiful pairing here. Is there love here? Yeah, Tower. Tower and the sun, like supreme joy and happiness for both parties. A breakthrough. This is like breaking the veil or breaking the seal, so to speak. For the another, I'm hearing for another reunion. For another reunion of counterpart souls. Masculine energy is there. Yeah, you're a Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. You're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. He is showing up as an Emperor, a King of Swords. Is there love here that you feel, Emperor? How do you feel towards the Empress? Like they're showing up as divine counterparts here. He sees you as wise in your own right, divine feminine. The Hermit here, King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles on the fence. Strength. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Three of Pentacles and the Sun. You know what's interesting here? He's not exactly showing love, but he's showing relationship. It's interesting, like with the Three of Pentacles here, I'm going to grab another deck and see why this isn't love, because you keep showing up as this, like, as counterparts, as two peas in a pod, as two people who are perfect for each other. A King and a Queen of Pentacles, an Emperor and an Empress. But with the Knight of Pentacles on the fence here, I feel like he's trying to be trepidatious about his feelings. And maybe this is what he needs help opening up to. Because I've never had a reading where there's an Emperor and an Empress, a King and a Queen of Pentacles. It's like these are two people who are leading an empire, but they're not in love. Oh, what is that? What is this? This man is actually saying that the feminine has felt betrayed in relationships before. And so I feel like he's saying he's taking it easy because he wants the relationship to be preserved before doing anything that may compromise it. Interesting. We do have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Rods coming out. Like they're soulmates here. But you have the Ten of Swords that came out on the Queen of Pentacles and Strength. And this is that warfare energy that he has seen, the feminine, that he sees on the feminine, that he's able to recognize. So maybe he's trying, I'm hearing delicate, like he feels like the connection between the two of you is so delicate, like fine china. I'm telling you, I feel like this man has a different nationality from you. I feel like this man could be Asian, but I feel like he's showing here like something is incredibly delicate, like fine china. It's so worthy. It's like, I don't like that. I don't want to use that word. We don't really say that. But it's almost like a flower is so delicate and beautiful. Do you have to try to own it for yourself? It's interesting. It's interesting with the Ace of Swords. This is what I'm going to share here, okay? I don't think that this is love. And it's like I'm saying, it's just incredibly surprising because of how well the two of you get along, because you are soulmates here, because of how you keep showing up as like symbiotic in some type of way. But then we have the Knight of Pentacles on the fence, representing something that has kind of hit a wall, that is a bit stagnant. And then we have the Knight of Rods going in the opposite direction, representing attraction. And then we also have the King of Cups on the fence. I feel here it's like this man cares so deeply for you, but he doesn't even have the expectation that even romantic feelings could come from this. And Ace of Swords, I feel like that's what he wants to say here. Let me try one other deck to confirm, because I feel the need to like confirm that here. How could the two of you not be romantic counterparts? But hey, I guess not every connection between an emperor and an empress is. Maybe it has something to do with how he sees your availability to him. I feel here maybe he thinks that maybe he thinks that you're not interested. Or maybe I feel here like with single, sexy, and successful, he kind of wonders why he doesn't even think that I feel like maybe it doesn't even cross his mind that you would choose him. That's what I think is happening here. Page of Swords, single, sexy, and successful. Yeah. You know, it's interesting. They're telling me it gives this energy of like an older man who may be like your manager. Like, let's say, for instance, feminine energy, empress energy, that you are gaining in popularity, gaining momentum, your career is taking off. And so you have a lot of spectators, he's telling me. It's like this man shows up and he's like the manager that helps you with your bookings, that helps you to get new bookings, that manages like negotiations for you, like that type of like an agent in a way, a little bit. So I feel here he's kind of like, out of all the options that I see this woman, out of all the options, like I see this woman being like oogled at, and so many people are interested in her, curious about her. Like he just doesn't see the timeline. He's like, why would she choose me? This is such a peculiar energy. You know, it's like we have the devil and lust energy coming out with nice guy, high honor, 10 of wands, and enamored. It's like he's so into you. He's so into you, but he feels as though if he crossed that line, it would come from a lustful energy in some ways. Like I'll say it like this, like he feels like if he crossed that line, it would be like breaking like not, do I want to say like an ethical code? Because it's like he has a particular position in your life where the two of you are making money together. That's what it seems like here. Like the two of you may be leading some type of empire and you're the face of the empire. You're the one who like single, sexy, and successful. Like you're the one that people click on this because you're the one who they want to see. You're the one who they want to watch. And I feel here to him, it's like, if he crossed over that barrier, like he would feel lustful. But these emotions and these feelings that he has for you, divine feminine, it weighs very heavily on him. And I'm not sure of how to say this, but like, he's afraid of being abandoned by you, or it's like he sees that you're so popular that he just like a jet setter or a trendsetter, like he sees that you're so popular that he's also a bit nervous about feeling abandoned by you, because there are so many places that you have to be. There's so many like bookings that you have. There are so many like people that you're meeting, like you're out and about all of the time, like you're going here, you're going there, you're doing this, you're doing that, single, sexy, and successful. And I think he's just nervous. He's nervous about how he's nervous about like who you would meet, how long you'll be gone, like how far away you'll be. What is this devil and lust energy? We have 4 of Swords in the reverse, sick. What is that about? Actual money, karmic masculine, 5 of Swords. What the hell is that? What the fuck is that? Show me. The Most High. Hello? Is he already married? Is that what this is? False documentation. No, he's not married. Relationship. Holy shit. Show me. Mentally and emotionally unstable. I don't know what's up with this. Give me some more about who this karmic masculine is, please. The Sun. Who's this karmic masculine? Ace of Wands. The Moon. Thank you. Starseed. Ice Queen and Bondage. The Sun and Occupation. This part is bizarre. Okay? This part is a bit bizarre. I feel like this part is also a little bit of a trigger warning. What's this hello energy? Show me this hello energy. King of Cups. Show me. White magic. Legal. Earth angel. I need to get some more information about who this karmic masculine is. Okay, this is what he's telling me here. This is what the Emperor wants me to tell you here. I don't know if it's like these 2 men are going to come in at the same time. And let me just double clarify. These two men, this Emperor and this karmic masculine, they're different. These are two different men, two different masculine energies. Yeah, we're talking about a King of Cups here. Okay? They're two different masculine energies. There's okay. Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you. And I feel like the Emperor wants you to know this too, Divine Feminine. There's a King of Cups who's a karmic masculine that you do not need to associate with. Like, at all. There's a King of Cups here who is unhinged. And it's this fine line between love and hate. And when men are in that type of energy, I think that they can be... yeah, I'm not trying to incite any fear here. This Most High Divine. This is a lot to share, Divine. Let me just get one more, please. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. They want me to work on it. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Knight of Cups. There's a King of Cups here. And I don't advise that you meet up with them. Don't talk to them. Because this is a man who wants to make a woman fall in love with him, or this is a man who tries to form emotional attachments with women to try to take advantage of them. And I don't particularly like that. I see you have already shown up here as an ice queen and a star seed. So I don't see that you're in communication with this person. If you're an ice queen, it's like you have iced them out. Like, I feel like you've already seen this person for who they are. And you immediately, as a starseed, you put your boundaries up. With this bondage energy here, like, I feel like this is a King of Cups who feels like they will stop at nothing to try to humiliate you in some way. And I feel like the way that he tries to do this, like the way that this masculine manipulates women, is to try to have them form emotional attachments to them so that he can, like, I don't know if it's like take control or manipulate them or make them feel small. Whoever this King of Cups is, he is not in his right mind. He could even have an entity attachment of lust here. I feel like this is a man who doesn't respect when women say no. I feel like he crosses boundaries on purpose. Okay? So I feel here like the Emperor is letting you know, like, do not have anything to do with this King of Cups. You may even find out something about him legally. Like he has some type of previous history, or he has some type of open case about him right now. And by the grace of your spirit guides, the fact that you're an original earth angel, by white magic that you did, you put up a wall between you and this person. I feel like this is a King of Cups that was trying to have you, like, in his clutches. I don't know why this is coming out now. Okay. I feel like this King of Cups could even be like in a relationship, but he likes to try to put women in like a third party situation. Like, that's, you know how like men try to make women feel insecure by putting them in competition with other women? It's like he gets a kick out of that. He has a lust demon attached to him. This dude, what I'm saying is this dude's a creep. Okay, he's a creep. This dude's like fucking weird. Health concern and the Hierophant, thoughts, 3 of Cups. Like, this dude's fucking weird. I feel like this dude is going, you know here's what I'm going to tell you about why this King of Cups is so weird. Because All of this demonic energy is surrounding him, and yet he is looking at the divine feminine energy like she is a saint, with the faith energy here. Faith, rising star, relationship, commitment, bliss, and house. It's like this King of Cups is like fucking delusional, imagining what it would be like to like have a family with you, to get married to you, to be in a relationship with you, to live in a house with you. And it's because he's like an enemy in disguise with the Five of Swords here. This is like a man who is in a relationship with a woman because of all that she has and all that she can offer, so that he can slowly drain the life and the energy out of her over time. It's like that. And it's like this dude is weird because this perspective he has, it's like he's not even looking over here at his demonic behavior. He's just looking at the rising star and how he can try to suck the life out of her. And you know how it's like, it's that energy of like when I think it was like a TikTok trend where it's like women would take photos of themselves at the beginning of a relationship versus at the end, and it's like they're thin, they look frail, they look drained. It's that type of energy where men get with specific women because they want to deteriorate them. And yet, even though he knows that that's his intentions and who he is, he's seeing you as like the ultimate bliss. It's like it's disturbed. This dude is like fucking disturbed. Okay? Excuse my language. Okay? Yeah, animosity. And that's what it comes from. Whoever this King of Cups is to you, like, do not sleep with them. I do not recommend that you be alone with them. Do not go out partying or drinking with them. This dude is like loco. Okay? Well, that's what he is. Okay? Manifestation, Seven of Pentacles. What he's going to try to do is to manifest a way to always be connected with you over a long period of time. Okay? So do not create any new investments with this person. Do not create any new tethers with this person. Do not connect with them. Do not make any cords with them. Do not sign any contracts. Do not accept any commitments from this person. None of it. Because out of all of it, this dude still carries animosity towards you. You know, this is the type of energy he'll come up to you and say like, oh, I have this opportunity. I think we're a great team. I think that you'd be the perfect person for it. But underneath it all, this nigga hates you. But he just wants to have you near. Okay? We rebuke this guy. We rebuke him. We've had enough. Yeah, look, we rebuke him. Take nothing from this person. Nothing. Death in the Hierophant. Most High has already declared your connection dead. The contract is done. Divine has already declared it as so. You're receiving an Ace of Pentacles. I feel in the Six of Rods. You're receiving recognition. You're getting an Ace of Pentacles here. And I feel like this nigga, maybe I shouldn't say it that way, but whatever. I feel like this King of Cups, he is going to pop up and try to act like he wants to be a part of it, or like he can give you an Ace of Pentacles. He can't. Don't bring him onto any projects of yours, nothing. It's like he slowly drains the life out of people over time. I even get here like this bitch, yo, this is bitch assness. This is like a bitch ass nigga. Okay? I said what I said. Okay. There's even something here about how this dude could be like a thought. or something like that. Yeah, entity attachment and divine feminine and Knight of Swords with ritual. Like that shit is crazy. Like, do not get attached to this person because I feel like this masculine does consistent rituals. And what he wants to do is to try to get in your pants so that he can transfer or share the lustful entity attachment that he has on him with your energy. That's what that demonic attachment is telling him to do. I'm hearing he's not even in charge. He's not even in charge of it. Okay? It's weird. It's like this dude himself is being manipulated. He doesn't even know why he feels so much animosity towards you. That's how that's how much of a host he has been to this parasitic energy. He's not even aware of his own actions and his own self. This dude is an op. The cards are not lying. Okay. I feel like this dude may even come in, like be mindful of the different emotional manipulative tactics that this man uses, because he's showing up as a king of cups with an entity attachment. So that means that the type of way that he manipulates women is through emotional attachments, relationship attachments. So be mindful if this dude comes up to you and he has a sob story. He recently got hurt. He needs help, or he was in the hospital, or maybe his mental health isn't doing so well. This man tries to create emotional hooks in women by using their empathic, by using their empathy and their compassion against them. Okay? Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Look at this shit. 7 of Cups to the trash box. Get rid of him. He's worth nothing to you. 7 of Cups trash box. Acting like he's a whole like gutter clown. Get rid of him. Okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel like that's enough there. All right. That message was for somebody because that came through incredibly strong. Is that what the Emperor wanted to share with you? 3 of Cups reversed. The Emperor wanted to share that with you. The Sun, 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm not sure of like why that message came through specifically or who it came from, so to speak, but it was a message that I needed to deliver to you. And they wanted me to deliver to you because you have this Ace of Pentacles that is coming into you, and they don't want you, maybe this is just your guides, they don't want you to get caught up in any type of third-party situation. Okay, because we have the 3 of Cups in the reversed with the Sun. Like, I feel like this is someone, it's like you'll get this Ace of Pentacles and then this person will try to enable you to spend it all frivolously. You know what I mean? They just want you to be able to see this King of Cups clearly. Okay? Yeah, 4 of Swords. They're ready to put that message to rest. Okay? All right. Thank you, Divine. Dude is trash. I can't even tell you. 7 of Cups and trash box. Not only is he trash, but he's a coward. It's like he wakes up and he's like, what am I going to do today? Okay. Let me get out of that. That energy is ridiculous. We close that energy out. Thank you, Divine Creator. Message received. Thank you. You know what type of energy this is giving? This is giving that type of energy where like a man will tell you that like he got out of a relationship and it's entirely the woman's fault, or it's entirely the partner's fault. It's that type of man where he's just like, I don't know why she broke up with me. Everything was so great. It came out of nowhere. Like, it's because of her, because she has issues. It's because of her trauma. You know, she really broke my heart. Meanwhile, you come to find out that it was like he was, you know, he was an abusive partner. Okay? It's like that. Remember, it's a trash box that's a king of cups. They're emotionally manipulative. Okay. I also heard this emperor was saying that, yeah, like he's bringing this up because he wants you to be cautious about the Ace of Pentacles that you and him will earn together. Okay. It's like he's saying this isn't a third party situation. It's like this emperor is saying, get rid of the rat. Like, get rid of that trash box. Get rid of the rat because they cannot join us here. Okay? It's like that's what he's saying. Like, three's a crowd. Get rid of that guy. Okay. I do feel kind of curious to see if there is a love message. Let me grab the gold tarot, but maybe that's just not what's meant to be read tonight. Okay. There it is. I'm gonna grab the other half of the kit brush. Okay. I think that's what the guides are saying. It's not that there isn't love, but that's just not what is at the forefront right now of what they want to tell you for a specific message. Doesn't mean it's not happening. It just means that these messages are more prominent. Yeah, we have twin flame and priest. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me. Hey, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for joining me at the Temple of the High Priestess. Okay, let's see if there are any other messages. Yeah, look, Ace of Pentacles again. Any final messages on this evening you want me to deliver, Most High? I was wondering about a love reading for the collective, but if that's not on the menu tonight, then that's okay. Thank you. Yeah, this deck is tired. It doesn't want to speak. Look at this. Look at this. King of Cups in the reversed and Queen of Cups in the upright. That's not, I feel like this is not a message about love. This is a message about like cleaning out the gunk or something like that. Queen of Swords on the fence, 9 of Wands here. 3 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Page of Cups in the reversed, bro. Look at this dude. The cards are saying the same thing. Keep your wits about you. You are smart. You are intelligent. You already have your boundaries up against this King of Cups. It's the right thing to do. You're a kind, empathic, and compassionate person. I feel here this King of Cups is going to come through with some type of sob story with the Page of Cups in the reversed. They're going to come through with some type of an apology, perhaps, or an admittance. They're saying he's going to come through with an admittance of something that perhaps he has done or that he did. I am hearing that this could be a part of a crime, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna get that into that, but I feel here with the Hanged Man and Three of Pentacles, you have already sacrificed any type of collaboration or compromise with this person. They want you to sacrifice compromising with this person and keep your boundaries up. Ace of Rods, High Priestess. We have the Five of Swords behind that, with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, bro. I feel like it's like word about this money that you get hits town, or word about this money that you receive starts to spread, and then suddenly this dude wants to pop up like you're the love of it, like he thinks that the two of you are meant to be together. No. The Tower. No. The Tower, Knight of Rods. No. Like, I even feel like this dude's gonna come across as like hypersexual to you too with the Nine of Cups. Like he'll what the fuck is this? Like he'll want to go out. I feel like what he's gonna try to do is like invite you to go out. He'll want to have a drink, and then he's just gonna get like way too frisky or something. Final advice, because I feel like the cards feel like they've said enough. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. They're saying that this Ace of Pentacles is for you. The gains are for you. You've worked hard and long for a very long time, and you've also had to maintain a very positive perspective about how long it truly took for this Ace of Pentacles to come to you. Don't whitewash it. What the hell? Don't like wash it out because some dude wants to come up and act like, you know, you're long lost soulmates or some shit. Okay? What's the final advice here? Thank you, Gold Tarot. For the Divine Feminine. Okay? My. Okay, this is what they're telling me here. You know why you need to say no to this person? They showed me the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, because you've already been through that lesson. You already know what this person is like and what they're made of. You've already been told about their character and who they are. And this person is trying to, in some ways, reactivate the timelines between the two of you so that like the timelines can merge. Like this person wants to be on your timeline. So the actual lesson or the justice here or the advice of what you need to do is to tell them no. Sorry, I can't help you. I know that's some wild shit, but they're bringing in justice here. You're kind, you're nice, maybe you're compassionate, maybe you're a little too nice. This is someone you've been a little too nice to, and they don't deserve it. They're saying the justice here and the way for you to balance the scales in this situation, even though it may hurt you, even though it may make you upset, tell them that you cannot help them. Because I feel here with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like they're showing me visually, but I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. It's like you're on this pathway. You're on the pathway with Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. And then this person wants to try to entangle the both of your energies. And I feel like it's going to add weight and slow you down. Because now you're not just handling your reality. It's like this person wants you to handle their reality too. I think that's enough. Final advice. Strength. Be strong. Be strong and be bold and be confident when you tell this person no. Okay? Yeah, Knight of Cups reverse. This shit's crazy. You need to tell this person no. And I don't even feel like, let me see this here. How should they say it? Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles. He doesn't have anything to give to you. Nothing. That's why it's like a Two of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like you're taking on a responsibility of like taking care of somebody else's child or some shit like that. It's like, no, like that's not my kid. I'm not the one who had reckless sex. Like, no. It's very bizarre. I don't know why I'm getting this type of energy, but it's like someone trying to leave a child on your doorstep and telling you to take care of them because they don't know how to handle themselves, because they're not mature enough, because they had an entity attachment. It's wild shit. Okay? Wild shit. You need to tell this person no, but it's going to be hard. But you can do it. You can do it. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay? The Chariot. All right, I'm going to pull from the other half of the Kipperish deck, and then that's going to be it, y'all. Okay? I'm going to say something here. Page of Pentacles and the Sun. Let me just stretch really quick. For some of you, that King of Cups, they may not necessarily be an ex. I don't think that this King of Cups is an ex. I feel like they're like an old colleague, or this could be like a cousin or something who like had a child and they can't take care of it. They see that you're in a stable part of your life, and so they want you to take care of their kid. And I feel like this person may be like pleading with you. Okay, I don't know. It could be a brother and a sister dynamic. Take it how it may resonate. Okay. All right. Final messages, Kipperish, please. Thank you. Yeesh. Yeesh. Oh my gosh. Healer. Okay. I don't know why. Why would this person have karma from an organization or from working with a group of people? All right, that's enough. That's enough. I'm going to stop pulling here, okay? This is what I'm going to tell you, because we also have Rich Guy, Ascension, and then Intuitive Kev coming out over here with you. Then we have somebody else, another Intuitive Kev with a child, okay? Legal issues. This person is obsessed with you. They're going through legal issues. They're stuck in the clouds. They're not thinking straight. And on the fence, we have Flying Monkey and Jealousy and Envy. Okay? This is someone who's coming through to try to like taint or to soil something good that is happening for you in your life, because they can't take care of their responsibilities, because they're facing some type of legal issues. I don't know if it's some type of custody issues that they've been having with a child, but because they somehow feel like they're a reflection of you. I don't know what this is with the two Intuitive Kevs here, okay? But because they kind of see you as someone who's supposed to help them or should help them, I don't know. I don't even know how to finish it, y'all. What I'm going to tell you is this King of Cups is specifically trying to come through to interrupt your pathway that includes real love and healing. You are a true healer, divine feminine energy. You bring true love into people's lives. You have ascended, okay? And you have someone who is very wealthy, King of Pentacles energy, who you are manifesting as true love, as a partner for you. This is someone who just wants to try to interfere. Can we close this out, please? They said shuffle. I'll shuffle one more time. Final messages to close this out, please. They're showing me 3 cards. 3 cards to close this out, please, for the Divine Collective. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Divine Creator. We have Evil Eye in the reversed. Travel and Twin Flame in the reversed. I heard getaway. Like a getaway car. It seems like it's the same message. Let me just see. And then we have North Node, yeah. Then we have conflict and 8 of Wands at the split of the deck and community. So listen, Anna, this is what I'm going to tell you. Divine feminine energy into the divine masculine energy that is here as well. However, this resonates here, but it's for the divine collective. And you know who you are, because whenever we get the karmic energies, the malevolent, the idiot energies here, we rebuke them. Okay, they know what side of the fence that they chose. They know what side of the fence that they're on, so to speak. They know where they're at. Divine collective, original earth angels, you're traveling here. And if it's not physical travel, they want you to know that you have taken the correct bus. You have taken the correct flight. You have taken the correct pathway for your North Node. And you have a fallen twin flame here. And that's probably who this King of Cups is. Okay? They haven't been able to get away with their evil eye that they've been trying to send to you to stop your forward movement. So that's how you need to see this entire situation. Continue forward, feminine, divine energy. Continue forward. Okay? Yeah, we have ascending, priest, 8 of Cups. Continue forward. You're ascending by the grace of the Most High, okay? You are protected here as well from this masculine. You are protected, but also just like take the initiative to protect yourself. Yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough. Voodoo and 3 of Swords with the Emperor here. You see, like, I feel like the Emperor has been incredibly tight-lipped about your romantic relationship because this King of Cups is trying to circle you like a shark. Okay? Because he knows that if this Emperor knows, like, if they make anything public, so to speak, at this point in time about your relationship, about this North Node energy, about your ascension to being with a wealthy man, that this King of Cups is going to try to throw this magic energy, this manipulative energy at it. Okay? Dude is unhinged. Dude needs to go to prison. Okay? He needs to go to prison. I don't normally say that, but whatever. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to close out the energy of this reading. I see 14404 on my clock. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. If this is your first time, and thank you for joining me, you can call me Anonnie. I will see you in the next reading. I close out the energy of this reading. And I also close the portals that I have been peering and looking within and through across all of those timelines. And I also bind any malevolent entity, energy, or being in these obsessive entities and intentions. And I bind them and I send them back to source immediately. Thank you, Christ consciousness, for your protection of me and for veiling my divine energy from those malevolent beings, entities, energies, and intentions. As such, I am protected and guided by the white light of the Holy Spirit and the Most High Divine Creator of all things. In its highest frequency of love, I call my energy back to me, brilliant, purified, and cleansed, and detached from any remnants picked up along the way. Thank you, Most High Divine Creator, for making me who I am, showing me who I am. I remember and I am grateful. Ashe, I close out the energy of this reading. Okay, y'all, thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one. And you know what I say. Y'all be good. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you in the comments.